what this program is designed for. But first, please help my humble channel to grow. Like, subscribe, share, comment, any combination thereof. Why? Because you're beautiful on the inside and on the outside. That's why. I'm going to have to talk about this more than once because I don't have the concept so clear in my mind that I can easily articulate it, but I'm going to do my best. It's essentially to drive you and to steer you in such a way as to make you become a certain kind of person, okay? Ultimately, it is to neutralize you, whether that is you being unalived, you unaliving yourself, you being institutionalized in prison or a mental hospital. That's ultimately the goal. It is to direct you into becoming a certain kind of person for their purposes. Ultimately, it is neutralization so that you are not a threat as a thinking independent person to the deep state. Now, when I was in a mental hospital for a week, their intention was to keep me there permanently, but the Most High God of the Bible freed me. They had people who were more advanced in their mental illness. Now, many of them were agents of the program. Some legitimately had mental illness, others, but were agents. Others were just legitimate. One guy, for example, had physically harmed himself because of a breakup, and he had a bunch of cuts on his arm. And they were so severe that multiple of the cuts had to be stitched closed. So he was not, he was the real deal when it came to self-harm. They had another guy there who, completely untrue, he could barely walk. He would just take like little bitty steps like you see me doing right now. You actually can't, I'd have to put this down and let me see. He would take little bitty steps like this everywhere he went, and he had to be accompanied by two different staff in this mental hospital because he apparently couldn't walk straight. Although that guy, I'm almost 100% sure I saw him in Florida. The mental hospital was in California. I took the Greyhound to Florida, and he was there targeting me in Florida. And so what they were trying to do was to steer me towards a more severe form of mental illness, of self-harm, or being so unable to take care of myself that I become like this person. They're trying to put ideas in your mind of who they want you to be. If you look at the old classic movie called, I think it was called Gaslight, from which the word gaslighting came from, this guy wanted to steal this woman's home. And somehow he moved in and he would mess with the light and he would do other things and make it look like the house was haunted and try to drive this woman insane. So his whole goal was to steer this woman towards insanity so that he could then take her house. So this program wants to steer you into becoming a certain type of person. Now, that may be insane, that may be criminally insane, that may be unaliving yourself, but they want to drive you into becoming a type of a person that will make you useless to yourself and certainly of no offense to the deep state. But as we get to know the Lord, he will defy all of that. And he will raise you up. He will make you do great things. He will allow you to function and even thrive in the midst of all of this targeting, victimization, abuse by this deep state, evil, wicked program. God bless.